toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got the first down and more. On the nasty move, and now he's got room.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is...
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Fires on the move. Grabbed in the middle. It's Eakin. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll get rid of it. On target to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. Gets the back moving. Just keeps slinging it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Breaks into the open. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires left. Makes a connection. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires downfield. Complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw. Trying to bowl his way in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Sowell. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Eakin. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Oh, what a cut! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He found some open. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to...
Starts a drive trying to go up top. On the run, still looking. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on! Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for an open area to his left. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to try to get it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Red Raiders! He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. Made a defender miss. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Sweet cut there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. After the filthy move, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 40. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers. And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
You just sense the frustration.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Running back searching for a hole. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, they're after him. Finding open areas. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! And the stomping has... He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Makes it past the marker. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Sauer. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. And the route is on. They put another. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for space. It's Joyner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Raiders in the hurry up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The sure hands. It's Hudson. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been big.
And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Give to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found open space, the band might as well start. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch. It's solid. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He'll keep it himself. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes his man miss. Gets it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Buying some time as he moves left. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Creates a little space. Oh, what a move. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 20. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Here we go. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red. action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The give on the inside. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Slings it downfield. Got his man on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Creates a little room. Oh, a lot of space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Joyner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game instead. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Gets rid of it. A strike downfield. Quick step and go. Into the secondary. And they're going to put another one. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the...